Hi, I'm Joe, and welcome to my studio. For today's lesson, I want to show you a rather quick and effective way to learn how to pedal. I found over the years that with young students or beginner students, pedaling actually seems to be one of the most difficult concepts to grasp, especially to make clean pedal changes, which is actually the most important part of pedaling. It's almost like a coordination game where you pat your head and rub your belly and then switch. So a lot of coordination going on. And if you find you're one struggling with learning this for maybe the first time, I have a little trick that may help you. So first, I want you to just simply play with just one hand a C major chord. Okay? And after you play the C major chord, I want you to just shift your hand up one note, all the notes to the right, and you'll be on a D minor chord. I just want you to go back and forth. And you notice in between each chord, obviously, there's a gap for where your hand had to lift and shift back and forth. That's where the pedal comes into play. Okay? But if you just put the pedal down and you play those chords, you see all the sound gets jumbled very quickly. It gets very blurry and messy. Okay? So, on every chord you play, there has to be what is called a pedal change. Okay, so I want you to first press the pedal before you play any notes, and then you play the C major chord. Now the pedal's still down, and it's sustaining the notes obviously without my hand being down, and then you shift over, and at the same time you're going to play this D minor chord, you lift your foot. Let's see that one more time. Pedals down, C major. Okay, so the fingers go down, the foot comes up at the same exact time. Now when you're on the D minor chord and you just lifted, take the pedal again, which will allow you to let go of the notes and the sound will sustain, so you can shift back down, and when you play the C major chord, you lift the foot at the same time. You take the pedal, release the hand, get ready for the next chord. And you go back and forth with the clean pedal changes, lifting the foot when the hand strikes the notes. Okay, so it's sort of like this. The foot and the hand don't go the same direction. They, in essence, go opposite directions on the chord changes. Now another little thing I see some beginning students do, they'll lift their entire foot off the floor for a pedal change. You want to keep your heel on the floor as if it's a hinge, okay? And just the front half of your foot is going up and down. And the only part of your foot that should be on the pedal are your toes or the ball of your foot. Nothing more, not the whole foot or anything crazy like that. But keep the heel as a hinge on the floor. After you get used to that and you practice it and it becomes like second nature and you get all the coordination worked out, then you can set a metronome, say on a quarter note is, say, 60. Nothing too fast, nothing too super slow, and you can make each chord whole notes, say, 4 beats for every chord. So you have ample time for the chord change and to think what's happening, your hands moving, when does the foot come up. Then when that gets easier, you can make every chord have 3 beats, and every chord have 2 beats, and every chord have 1 beat, and it's getting faster and faster. You can also adjust the metronome faster or slower if you need as well. Before you know it, you'll be a pro with the pedal. So I hope that little trick, that little advice helps, and till next time, I wish you all the best in your practice.